Are you tired of the roller coaster ride of public opinion? Honestly, if you are relying on other people to make you feel worthy, it's going to be hell. You're going to have massive highs when things go well, massive lows when people criticize you or give you no response at all. The easier thing to do is learn to actually own your genius. Own what you do best. Know why you're doing it. Know the effect that you're having on people's lives. And then public opinion can take a flying leap. But it is hard. I'll be honest, it is hard for people to let go of that external validation because we've been trained to do that. Our parents trained us to seek validation. University trained us to seek validation. The grading system for sure makes us seek validation as professionals. But when you can let that go and fully own who you are, what you're doing, what you know you were trying to do to change the world with what you know, creating positive influence in the world, that's where you really start to have confidence and also way more impact. Because it's more comfortable when you know your purpose, you know why you're trying to do something. So, and hi, Ryan. It's easier to be able to put yourself out there constantly. And it doesn't matter if someone says you're awesome or someone says that you suck, because you know what your purpose is. So one of the things I always have people do is write out your top skills. Write out the skills that you are most trained at, most experienced at, most genius at, and line those up and start building your niche of genius around those things. Because then no one else can touch you. No one else will be able to touch you because no one else is going to be able to do the exact same thing. The beautiful thing about that is when you are a competitor of one, you only have yourself to compete against, it becomes easier to let other people's opinions go because you're like, well, you're not doing the same thing as me. You don't understand the path that has got me here. Oh, you don't quite get it? Oh, I can help you with that. Instead of going, oh my God, they don't like me. So now it feels like the end of the world, or it feels like the universe is against you. Trust me, the universe is not against you. The universe wants you to succeed. Your audience wants you to succeed. No one wants to see you fail. That is a mindset that we have to let go of. That, again, comes from a lot of times university training, because we're told, like if you don't get 95% or 98%, then you suck. How awful is that? So we start grading ourselves when we put content out there, when we're trying to build our personal brand. And that really is detrimental because, again, there's that massive roller coaster ride if we get an A from everybody or we get an F from people. So if we can stop looking for that external validation, that external public opinion saying that we're doing a good job or not doing a good job, and we can fully settle in to what we know we're supposed to be doing, what we know we want to do to create positive influence in the world, then it becomes easier. You'll find that as you create more content, you're not going to spend all the time picking up your phone going, oh my God, is it updated yet? Did I get some likes? Oh my gosh, am I getting enough viewership? Am I getting engagement? Am I, and this panic that you have when you post a piece of content and you're like glued to your phone, hoping that you're going to see your numbers rise, is going to fade away. And it'll be easier to just put out regular content. And at the end of the month, take a look at your stats, look at the science of what is happening, and make some decisions from there. But if you're relying moment to moment for people to engage with your stuff, watch your stuff, tell you you're doing a good job, it is daunting to create content. It is daunting to try and create the influence. So truly, figure out what your niche of genius is, fully settle into that, own it, try not to care. You have to kind of train. It's a choice to care and it's a choice not to care. So you need to not care about what people think, not care about what people say about your content, not care whether you're getting massive engagement or low engagement. Trust that you know that what you're doing is going to create influence on the right people, and let that start to happen and get out there regularly. Get out there and put out the content that you know is in your niche of genius that is going to help a lot of people. It's going to create a ripple effect in other people's lives, and settle into that. That's how you win at the long game with your personal brand. That's how you settle in the long game with creating influence. That's how you become a long-term thought leader. You will quit almost before you start if you are relying on public opinion. So train yourself to make the choice to care or not to care. I choose not to care. And do what you do best and start creating that impact. If you're really wanting to start owning your genius and being able to let go of public opinion, of people needing to tell you that you're special, join the next challenge. We go through so much mindset work in that challenge to help you to be able to fully own your genius, fully create the impact that you want, and be able to become that profitable entrepreneur that you've always wanted to be. Hope to see you there. Have a beautiful day. And